So you wanna get better at Hoplite Battle Royale? Well, you've come to the right place. Whether you're a new player who's just starting Hoplite or a seasoned Hoplite player, this is just a guide for you. This guide will go through everything you need to know to get better at the game, except for PvP because that is quite superficial in Hoplite. Before you even log into the Hoplite server, there are a lot of things that you need to do. First of all, I highly suggest downloading either the Hoplite launcher or Hoplite for Lunar Client mod pack, which is available on both Lunar Client and Modern. Along with that, you need to use a file remover mod. Since I use Hoplite on Modern, a link to my Modern mod pack is in the description. Now, you can log back onto Hoplite, pick Warrior Kit, and enter a Hoplite Battle Royale game. At the start of the game, you want to head away from the cornucopia for early game strategy. What is it, you may ask? It's the Nether Rush strategy, a very good and effective strategy to get OP Nether loot. The first thing that you need to do in this strategy is to find a cave, and once you do find a cave, you should start punching the nearest tree to get some wood. After that, head into the cave, get a wood pickaxe, mine 3 stone, then get a stone pickaxe, and mine 2 coal, and 3 iron. Once you get the 2 coal and 3 iron, a chat message to craft a smelter's pickaxe will pop up. Just click it and you have obtained a smelter's pickaxe. The reason the smelter's pickaxe is so good in Hoplite Battle Royale is because it can insta-smelt any ore that you mine. So for example, if you mine iron ore, you get an iron ingot instead of raw iron, which is really awesome. Now once you get the smelter's pickaxe, your next job is to find a lava pool and a water source. By the time you find those things, you should have about enough iron to craft a bucket and a flint and steel, which are the other 2 things needed for another portal. So in this case, because my cave did not have a lava pool or a water source, I'm forced to dig down in search of another cave. To do this, I suggest you hug the wall or corner to see through a legal form of X-ray. Now that I got my water bucket, the last thing I need to make the nether portal is a lava pool. Because lava pools most commonly spawn in large, deep slate caves, I'm incentivized to go deeper in search of a lava pool. Now's the time you build a lava portal to enter the nether. If you do not know how to build a lava portal, however, there are a lot of tutorial videos on the internet, and I even have my own one linked in the description. When you are building your portal to enter the nether, the most important thing that you have to keep track of is time. If you have around 10 minutes of mining time left, you are set for a good nether rush. If you have 8 or 9, you have enough time, but you might face some competition in the nether. If you have 7 or 6 minutes left, I suggest you stay in the overworld to keep mining. The nether will be skipped in this video because I'll be releasing a much more detailed nether rush guide with many more nuances and tips, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, just loot as many nether structures as you can before heading back to the overworld. Now we have entered the PvP stage of a Hoplite Battle Royale game. I can't really teach you how to PvP, but if you really want to improve, I'd say practice in Hoplite duels and watch Intel's videos. What I am going to talk about is the deathmatch stage. If you made it to this stage of the game, congratulations! In deathmatch, there is usually one person with a ton of cure and heals. If this person is not you, your only slim chance of winning comes from a good clean and a lot of conserved health, which is the name of the game in this stage. Try to run the overpowered person towards another person so that they can drain the overpowered person's health. Unfortunately, I did not win this match due to how stacked my opponent was, but I did gain a lot of insight from it. Similarly, I do hope you too gain a lot of insight from watching this guide. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video, the Hoplite Nether Rush guide.